Also, today we're going to finish up with the Bob Dylan, and what we're going to do is I brought a CD in, and I downloaded the lyrics off of the web, and what we're going to do is before we play the CD, I'm going to basically walk you through it. What we want to do, the whole object here is we assume you've learned your chords. You did learn your chords, I hope.
I did.
I know you did, Richard, because I see you every week, almost. Anyway, you see the word mama. In this case, the M is almost gone, so it says amma. So we say, you know, the song is going to open up with a G strum, like so. The object here is very simple. You start strumming the G, he's going to start singing, and you strum, for example, the G, and then you try to get to the D right when he says the word badge, okay, and so on and so forth. The word me, A minor 7th, and that's the whole thing. You just try to get to the chord at the same time he's speaking the words. Now, this particular version of the Bob Dylan tune is taken from a movie that was done back in 1970 or 71, which I did see with Chris Christopherson, and Bob Dylan wrote this song for that movie, and it's a condensed version, a shortened version, because the version that came out on an album later had a couple of more verses to it, but this is all that was in the movie. So what it's about, this sheriff gets shot by a bad guy. He walks out to a lake. It was Slim Pickens, actually, and his deputy wife comes up and is comforting him, and he's about to check out, and the song comes on in the background. It was a very nice scene, actually, and the song fit perfectly. So anyway, I'm just going to walk you through it real quick. You know, we're going to start off with the G. You know, your intro. And you go around with that twice. And then you're going to hear these ooh, ooh, oohs coming in. Yeah. And then he's going to start singing, Mama, don't take this badge off of me. And I won't torture you with my singing.
Come on.
You really think I should?
No.
Nah. All right. So we're going to do the CD. And we're going to plug that in. And we have our levels turned up pretty good. So we're going to go through it just one time. I would suggest, the name of the album is Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. So here we go with Bob Dylan. I hope you practiced your chords. Good luck. There's your intro. Here he comes. Oh, one more time with ooze.
Don't take this badge off of me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. Here I'm not alone, story.
So, I feel like I'm on Bob Barker's show here. Back with the ooze again. That's the whole song. Here we go. I put a C there.
I can't shoot them anymore. That low black cloud is coming down. I feel I'm not on heaven's door.
the song's just about over. It's a real short version. And then so there it is, our first song. Start out with the chords on any tune. Learn your chords. Always attempt to learn the song from beginning to end, because you don't want to go to a party and somebody says, hey, can you play so-and-so? If you just happen to have your guitar with you, and you say, sure. And then you do this much of it. That's all I know, okay? And you don't want a bunch of bits and pieces just floating around in your head. Always learn your songs all the way through, and you build yourself a nice little repertoire of, say, 10 or 15 songs. Go out and play a gig somewhere.
Or take your whiteboard with you.
Or take your whiteboard, that's right, if you got room between your Marshall stacks, okay? Now, you know, I make it sound really easy, and after a while it will be, but what you want to do is practice each chord change individually. For example, our first chord change, you want to just play from G to D about a dozen times like so. While you're watching TV even. And you get faster and faster and faster. Okay, so you got that chord change. And then you're going to go from D to A minor 7. Over and over until you start getting used to it and get faster and faster and faster, and then A minor 7 to G, and so on. The cycle just repeats itself, and then you try to keep up with Bob. Now, I highly recommend that CD because that's a very good tune on there. Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. The whole thing is excellent. Anyway, so we got that out of the way. Chord changes, the song. I think the next song we're going to start on will be a Tom Petty tune. I haven't decided which one yet. Probably, what's that one we're working on, Richard?
Oh.
Into the Great Wide Open.
Yeah.
So we're going to start on some new chords this next time. But let you get a handle on this. I know you've been probably tired of, oh, guys, going to talk about Bob Dylan again. I promise you, this is the only Bob Dylan tune we're going to do. Although, I really like a Rolling Stone. Or the reggae version. Which I think is really cool. So I think that's about a wrap, isn't it, Richard? I think we're just about done here. We've only got 15 minutes to do this. I've still got a lot of information. Today's adage is, if you're playing guitar, if you're going to be a guitar player, do not try to repair lawn equipment.
Where are your Altoids?
They're in the car.
Oh, man.
If you're not careful, I'll do my impression of Stevie Nicks. Okay, so this wraps up installment 3. I want to thank Richard again on your hometown channel. That is literally by the railroad tracks. This is the second take we had to do because the train went by. So we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Have fun with the tune. Practice hard, or don't practice at all. It's up to you. But if you want to play Bob Dylan, you're going to have to work with the chords. And if you don't, I'm going to put you on my list. Okay? Okay, I'm going to put you on notice. Okay, Richard. Let's close it out here. I think I'll play the theme from James Bond. How about that?